Steve Martin's film career was on a rise after The Jerk, which he collaborated with Carl Reiner. The two decided to collaborate again for the comedy Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Yeah, why would a dead man wear plaid? It doesn't look on them because they're dead. Okay, back to the review. This film is not just a parody of old film noir classics. It also pays homage to them in many ways. The black and white look does well, and he acts off old footage. Just like the film Kung Pao. I'm sure you all remember that film, or you don't. Well, director Steve Odekirk acts off old footage from an old Hong Kong film. But unlike Kung Pao, Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, Steve Martin acts off several old footage from several films. I won't say what those films are because the end credits do that for you. Oh yeah, he acts off Humphrey Bogart, Barbara Stanwyck, Ava Gardner, Ingrid Bergman, Ray Milland, Charles Lawton, Vincent Price, to name a few. He plays Rigby Reardon, a private detective who is hired by Juliet Forrester, played by the lovely Rachel Ward, to find out who killed her father, a scientist who masquerades as a cheese factory owner. And that's about all I'm going to tell you about the plot, because it gets crazier and zanier as the movie goes on. Now, is the footage he acts off, is the effects of him acting off the footage good? Yeah. Some scenes it looks quite convincing. Other scenes it looks painfully obvious he's not acting off that. But they do a good job when they show the character that actor plays with Steve Martin. They just show the back of the head or just body shots. They do that pretty well. Other scenes it looks pretty obvious. It's not the same thing. And Steve Martin is pretty good as Rigby Reardon. Some scenes he plays it quite straight. Other scenes he just goes into real silly territory. And it's pretty entertaining to watch. Rachel Ward is good as Juliet, kind of looking like a mix between Ingrid Bergman and Ava Gardner. She's good. Yeah, she's basically the straight woman to Steve Martin's craziness. But there are some moments where she does get her moments to shine in a funny way. And surprisingly, she and Steve Martin do have good chemistry. And Carl Reiner was good. Rather not say what his character is, because it's definitely a spoiler I don't want to give away. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. When I watched this on TV, I didn't really get the whole idea of it, but now I get it years later. I could see where this film was trying to do, and I think it does it pretty well. I mean, there are always these running gags with A Cup of My Java, where he just kind of makes it, and just it doesn't go any further really. And I gotta say the set decorations were good. I mean, definitely looking like an old 1940s film noir. It does that pretty well. And is this movie good? I'd say it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's an Oscar winner, but it's an entertaining film where you don't have to think. You could just sit back and enjoy. But that's what you get with some of Steve Martin films. I think it's one of his most entertaining films that I've seen him in. I mean, I've seen him in a lot of stuff, but I think this is one of my favorites. It's not in the top 10. I'd say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles goes in that as my top 10 favorite with Steve Martin. So I give Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid a 9 out of 10. Bye-bye.